person again.
I know, it's good to be back.
So everyone wants to know, how are you? I mean, it seems like you've had a couple of full practices now, back to back. How are you feeling physically?
I feel good. I just really feel, blessed to be back out with my brothers and be able to do what I love. It's really close to being all taken away, so really just thankful.
You say it was really close to all being taken away. What do you mean?
I mean, that injury, it's not, easy thing to come through, and especially my position, needing all the flexibility I can get, anything could have happened, something couldn't have healed right, just being able to play the game again and, play at a high level, I'm thankful for.
Ronnie, how close do you feel you are to being back in the context of you're not feeling any pain and you kind of just feel like yourself again? You're not thinking about the injury at all?
I think I'm pretty close. I think, I'm just building up that flexibility. It's just taking some time. But other than that, I feel really good. My technique feels good. Everything still feels kind of slow vision-wise, so I still can, see everything.
Going through that experience maybe gave you new perspective or appreciation for the game? Is that the case?
Yeah, I definitely, feel more appreciative than ever. Just being able to be back, like I said, and be with my guys again.
Have you had time to reflect on the whole, like the timing of the deal in relation to the Steelers?
Oh yeah, I've had a lot of time to reflect. I've been reflecting in my little game room all season, so. I'm very, very appreciative. The timing. Couldn't have asked for anything different, and definitely felt blessed, and just trying to make the most out of the opportunity that I have to be back.
Do you think, with how everything's gone so far in your progression and ramping up things, by the time the season starts, do you think you'll be pretty much full go by that point?
Yeah, I do believe I'll be full go by that point.
Ronnie, how do you think the offensive line's coming? I mean, it's going to be someone new at left guard with Bozeman moving to center, and then a completely new right-sided line. Just your thoughts on the offensive line this year?
I like what I see. I think we got a good mix between young guys and vets, and the guys on the right side, I'm not worried about. Those guys have been through it. They're just gonna find that chemistry together, and then whoever I'm playing next to, I know it's gonna take some time, but we're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna work through it. And I'm always gonna be there. I'm happy I can still be there to help, guide whoever's playing there.
Ronnie, was there kind of a benchmark in your just normal non-football life that you used to gauge just how that ankle was feeling?
Yeah, I think like normal everyday life, I probably could do everything, but I was definitely more focused on pushing it and trying to be in the positions that I'm going to be playing football. I think that really helped kind of speed up the recovery to where I am now.
Can you kind of describe the emotion of taking the field for the first time again, earlier this month, like what that was like when you walked out there and got to practice again?
Yeah, it was really weird because last time I was on the field, it was the same place that I originally had my injury, so it was weird, but at the same time, it was a relief to be in a completely different state than I was the last time I was on the field, and just reminding me of how far I came from that last time I was on the field, and everything that happened in between that time.
Shared just what flashed through your mind when the injury first happened, and then take us inside your rehab and that process and how tough that was.
Yeah, it was rough. I know when the injury first happened, I really didn't really think much. I just thought, my season's over. I'm not going to be there, for my guys, and that was the biggest thing. And it was really hard to just think about football after that, and to even watch it. I would only really watch Ravens games and support my guys, but it was hard to think about something that you could do at a high level, and then now it's just all of a sudden you can't do anything. So and it was a lot of days just trying to get my mind off that.
What about Notre Dame? Did you watch that?
Oh yeah, I'll watch Notre Dame games for sure, but honestly the more football I watch, the more I think about it, then the more upset I ended up getting. So it was better for me to just probably stay away and then focus on the Ravens games, but I always had to sneak in some Notre Dame games.
What did you do to take your mind off of throughout that?
I really I played a lot of video games. I spent a lot of time with my dogs. I try to spend some time outside, just sitting outside. I couldn't do a lot of moving around, but did some meditating. I think meditation really helped me a lot. Definitely just formed, like I said, a new appreciation for just being able to get another chance to play at a high level again.
Let me ask, what video games were you playing?
I'm strictly an Apex Legends player right now, so you know I'm kind of addicted to that game.
Ronnie,
Meditating, is that something you did previously?
Yeah, I usually meditate before games or you know anytime really where I'm just feeling like I just need to clear my mind. But yeah, it definitely helped. You know, when you're trying to get something off your mind, especially when going through an injury. You know, yeah.
Ronnie, it's great to see you after a while. But my question, I was asking Coach John Harbaugh about the theme for this season.
Yeah.
So I see your teacher that says revolution. Do you think will be a really nice thing for this season?
Yeah, I think this team is going to do some really great things. I really have a great feeling, just all the different parts we have, you know, a lot of different free agents coming from a lot of different parts, and I feel like we all really mesh together really well, so I think it's going to be a really good year for us.
Do you see any difference with Lamar? I mean, again, you know, coming back to this training camp, you know, he's in year 4 right now. Have you seen any kind of differences in him?
I just noticed his improvement, and you know, to me, I've always thought that he's always taken his approach to his technique more serious than a lot of people thought, and so I definitely see all the improvement he's made in his passing game and whatever it is, footwork, arm angle, whatever. But I know he's taken the steps to take his game to another level, but you know, overall, he's still the same great person.
Before you went down with the injury, obviously you were the best left tackle in football, or one of them. How much did you think about, all right, I have to come back for this injury, but it's not just getting back on the field, it's, you know, returning to that level, you know? Do you feel like, yeah, I can get right back to where I was?
Yeah, and I think that's a big thing for me is not just, you know, coming back to football, but coming back at an elite level and, you know, playing to the level that I know that I can play at.
Ronnie, you've been known when a play breaks down over your years with Lamar, you're going to run with him. You're going to be able to do that. Any doubt in your mind that you maybe lost a step with the setback?
You know, probably at the beginning, but now that I'm working through it in practice, I feel as if that stuff's going to come back naturally, and I feel a little bit better every day I come back on the field.
There was a part, I think, early in practice where, you know, someone lost your feet for a little bit and you got back up. Were you looking forward to that moments where, you know, there is just that uncertainty, you don't know where your body is in kind of time and space?
Yeah, I know it's going to happen. It's a physical game, and, you know, there's going to be piles. Someone's going to fall on, you know, someone's going to fall eventually, and, you know, definitely got to be ready for that. So, you know, I'm glad first time it happened in practice. Thanks.